Hey, we are live. What is going on, guys? Policy Q here.
Cassandra Lee, and together we are the Power Couple. What's up, everybody?
Good seeing you guys. We're back, season 2, and now we're streaming live on Meerkat as well.
I mean, it's amazing how technology has improved since the beginning of this show, right?
And we're actually going to be streaming on Periscope as well.
So check this out, right? Check this out, guys. We are having the Power Couple show, season 2. If you missed season 1, we'll probably get them all together and put them in a little thing. But check this out, right? We are live on Meerkat, Periscope, Google, and if you want to watch the recordings, we'll have it on our Power Couple show site. You can listen to the audios, recorded audios, on podcasts, on iTunes, Stitcher, and SoundCloud. You know?
Absolutely, man.
So I'm excited, man.
I'm excited that you guys are here with us, man. I'm really pumped up.
All right,
I got you. Okay, go.
Yeah, perfect.
Can you put @PolicyQ _Q in there?
Yeah.
All right, man. Yeah. So today we're going to be talking about disagreements. Why disagreements are going to actually help you grow in your relationship, right? If you guys know nothing about us, if you guys know a little bit about us, if you guys know a lot about us, you guys have to understand that. The reason why we call ourselves the Power Couple is because we really truly believe that, it's not that we're like, so cool and mighty awesome, right? Even though we are a little cool and we are a little awesome, but the truth is that, we kind of bounce off of each other's strengths. And we really believe that as a couple, that's the real power, when you can just kind of lock arms, intertwine with each other, and just really go after the things that you want to do. Mm-hmm. So super excited. So glad that you guys are here. We have a phenomenal message for you guys today. I kind of want to start it off like this, because I actually remember the very first time me and my wife had a disagreement, which at the time she was actually just a girl I was dating, right? And I'll never forget this. We were literally on the way to my house, and at the time I actually had like an online. No, I didn't have an online business. I actually had a coaching business, right? Which never really worked at all, right? So we were like literally driving by the highway, and we stopped at a red light, and I was just so excited. I was so excited that all of a sudden that, I looked over to my right and I saw my coaching sign on the pole, right on the pole. And I look over and I say, hey, babe, look, it's the sign right over there. And then what did you say?
Oh my God. I said, that's your sign? And he's like, yeah. And then he's like, what's wrong with it, right? And I was just like, nothing. I mean, don't you think you could have, made, this is my husband, by the way. This is my husband. This is guys, we have a live audience on Periscope, Meerkat, and YouTube. Put your comments in. I'm excited. If you're just coming in, this is the Power Couple show. Let's do our intro one more time.
Policy Q here.
Cassandra Lee, and together we are the Power Couple. And we have a show. We're doing it every Monday through Friday from at 10. Well, it might be 12 p.m. right?
I think 10 a.m. is good. I think it's gonna put some fire.
All right, so 10 a.m. Eastern, Monday through Friday. Good morning. Oh, thank you guys. I missed you. I missed you guys too, man.
Oh, wow. They remember you from the 172. That's awesome.
But check this out, guys, man. I'm excited. Give us some hearts if you love being here. But we're talking about this. Today is episode 1 of season 2. Okay?
Season 2. We're here Monday through Friday, guys, at 10 a.m. Eastern time. Okay?
We're live on Meerkat, Periscope, YouTube.
You
can catch the recordings on iTunes, SoundCloud, and Stitcher. And YouTube, yeah.
Exactly.
So check this out, right?
So appreciate the hearts, guys. Thank you so much. Let's see who's tuning in with us really quick. Give a couple of shout outs. We got Joffrey, Alicia,
Nailers, Danny, Victor.
Okay, cool stuff, man. Cool.
This is the start of a new storm of notifications. Just every Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. You'll see it. But check this out, guys. So we're talking about how disagreements are essential in relationships.
Absolutely.
People think that fighting is a negative thing, that arguing, disagreeing is a negative thing, but it's a powerful thing. So we're going to go back to the story. So our first argument when we were dating, prior to us being married. Yeah, we're live now. We're starting now. So check this out, right? So he was starting a coaching business, and he was putting signs everywhere around the neighborhood. And we're driving, and he's like, hey, that's one of my signs. I look at it, and I kind of do one of these things, right? I go, oh, that's your sign? And he's like, kind of like offended, like, what do you mean that's my sign? I was like, well, don't you think you could have, made it nicer. It was like his chicken scratch handwriting.
Yeah, I mean, the whole thing just looked terrible, right? And
you agree, right?
I agree. I agree. It looked terrible, but I was so excited. And the last thing that I wanted to hear when I was like literally staying up all night, going, staying up for hours, putting these signs up all over these intersections, right? In the middle of the highway, risking my life. The last thing that I wanted to hear is it looks ugly. Okay, and I kind of got offended because I kind of took it the wrong way. I got mad emotional, and I was like, you know what? And like this disagreement started, and this was like our very first time we actually disagreed. And I remember being so furious and so angry, like my blood was just boiling.
And the thing was I wasn't putting down the idea of a coaching business. I was just saying this, right? If you have something that isn't so attractive, you're going to attract unattractive people, not in physical looks. I'm talking in mindset. So if it's written in chicken scratch, like almost like, I want to use the word ghetto, right? Almost like in a ghetto form, you're going to attract those types of people. And if you wanted to make money in the coaching business, you have to have a good presentation that attracts people who are like you, right? And so that was the only point I was making. By the end of the conversation, we didn't argue. We didn't yell. We didn't scream. We didn't push each other, right?
No, we didn't.
It was literally like a discussion. It almost got a little heated. But at the end of it, it was like we came to the same terms. And I remember as soon as we were finished, you remember what I said to you, baby?
Yeah, you looked at me and you were like, yes. You do know that we just grew. And if you guys, let me just give you a little background of some of the relationships I had been in the past, okay? I had like a psycho chick, okay? And I had one that like was a mute, that never said anything, would get angry and like not speak to me, right? Like gave me the silent treatment. Then I had one that was super jealous, right? So I had really bad past relationships where
Joffrey's so funny.
I had really bad past relationships where no one ever told me that from a disagreement you can actually grow. And the truth is that none of the other disagreements were ever fruitful, or none of them ever made me grow, because we never really acknowledged it as a disagreement and as something we can look at and say, okay, where did we go wrong? Okay, got it. I should have worded it different. I should have phrased it differently. Yeah. And you know what? Maybe I shouldn't have reacted. Maybe I shouldn't have said that, right? Yeah. And it was a way different experience than most of the relationships I had been in, where it was always like, yelling at each other back and forth. Never even talked about it, acted like it never happened, and had to wait a really long time before both of us were okay. And it was like really childish, really dumb, right? But it was that very first time when I actually really felt really good about that.
That's right, exactly. Joffrey's saying some stuff is more important than being right, okay, like the relationship. And that was the truth. I remember as soon as that argument ended, I just said, hey, guess what? He's like, what? I go, we just grew. He's like, what do you mean? I go, this argument or this discussion, right, just allowed us to grow. Now I understand how I need to talk to him. Now I understand what his buttons are. Now I understand how he operates, right? I understand. So now whenever we face a different challenge, then I know how to handle it. Now, don't get me wrong, we still kind of get into, arguments, but let me tell you, you have to embrace them. People think it's so negative, like don't fight, it's bad. Now it's how you fight, right? You don't wanna, what's up, Sven, right? How are you? Thank you for being here, right? We don't wanna do this, right? You don't wanna do this. Did I say his name right?
I don't know, I don't think he liked it, just flying around.
Listen,
that's how Meerkat works.
Check this out, right? Look, it's not about reacting, it's about responding. That's the difference, okay? Some people fight and you can never get this is what happens. You have your point and they have their point. And this is what begins to happen, right? You're clashing. You have two different points. But what really is good about an argument is when you can say, hey, I'm going to put my emotions aside and I want to put your emotions in front of me. Imagine if we both did that.
We got some new followers on Meerkat. Let's quickly do the introduction because they probably missed out. We have, my name is Policy Q.
My name is Cassandra Lee, and together we are the Power Couple. Welcome
to
if you're
Meerkat.
just coming in. So check this out, right?
Welcome to Meerkat. We're broadcasting live from YouTube, Periscope, and Meerkat. This is totally cool. We're so glad that you guys are here joining us.
We're here
Meerkat.
Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're excited to be here
Monday through Friday, guys.
If you can't be here for the whole thing, you can catch the recording on
really
iTunes,
quickly, guys, we're gonna continue.
Stitcher, and
or YouTube.
And YouTube.
Yeah, guys, really quickly, you guys can actually, if you guys can retweet this, like this, and even invite your followers. If you guys are on Periscope, just swipe to the right and just share this broadcast with your followers. And if you're a Meerkat, if you can just like it and retweet this, we would totally appreciate it. You guys would be really awesome.
So check this out. So sometimes this happens, right? Sometimes this happens where like you're fighting about something, and then out of nowhere you start bringing in last week's thing that you never talked about. You start bringing in 5 months ago. You start bringing in other people who aren't even involved in the argument, and suddenly, instead of focusing on the original thing, you start talking about all these other things, and then it becomes ugly. Then you start having revenge, right? And you start wanting to have vengeance over the person. And really, if you just remove all the crap and you focus on the reason why the argument began in the first place,
absolutely,
and you put each other's emotions first, disagreements are essential to your relationship. This is how you grow.
Exactly.
This is how you grow. You want them, embrace them.
It's in disagreements that you have the opportunity to see a side that you would have never seen from your partner had you guys not been in a disagreement. And what I mean by that is that there's like actually two sides. There's the side where it's like emotional, where it's like, whoa, you need to chill out. And then there's the other side where you actually you see that they're actually, you kind of figure out why did they react like that, right? Because one of the things that I've learned is that everybody,
thanks for the hearts, by the way, guys.
Yeah, thank you for the hearts and thank you for the comments. All right, and you guys are awesome, and thank you for
watching.
We love
you guys.
Right, again, guys, you guys are great. We're here Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern. Okay, but one of the things that I wanted to share with you guys is that you get to see two sides. You get to see the emotional, crazy side of your partner when you're in a disagreement. And then the second thing that you get to see also is you actually get to see a side of them of, when you kind of sit down and you talk about it. Why did I argue? Why did I get mad? When you look back at it, you actually figure out what was the real reason. And this is actually one of the things that I learned from her when I first got started. Because when I first started dating her, she was like so above my grade, like she was like an A+++. I was like a D+. Okay. We got some shout outs. What's up, Jason? What's up, Austin? Thank you for joining us here at the Power Couple Show.
Woo!
All right. And I realized that, one of the things that she was really good at was actually acknowledging and saying, look, listen, why did you react? And tell me what's the real reason behind that, right? And, that's so powerful, because I think that disagreements are only powerful when you actually take the time to talk about why the disagreement happened to begin with. Because sometimes there's a lot of things that are not spoken of. Like, for example, like,
what's up, Big Striker? Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, thank you for joining us here, right? But sometimes there's things that, there's certain ways that we'll react to certain things. And some of the times it's not even something that you necessarily did. It was just a tipping point. So when you take some time to kind of talk about it, you start to figure out what's actually bothering them, and you'll figure out sometimes it's a multiple things that have just gone unspoken of, that have just been in the background. And as human beings, sometimes we don't want to speak about them. Sometimes we just expect people to read our minds. I don't know why. It's the weirdest thing in the world, but it just kind of works like that sometimes.
Just talk about it, Guys, this is episode 1 of season 2. So this is our second season of the Power Couple Show, guys. Man, we love you. We're here Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are live on YouTube, Meerkat, Periscope. If you can't stay all the way, listen to the recordings on iTunes podcast. We have SoundCloud and Stitcher and on YouTube.
But if you guys could, that'd be awesome.
Stay all the way through and give us some likes, send us some comments. We appreciate it.
So what we're going to do is we're going to kind of share with you guys like our top 10 fights, like our baddest, craziest fights.
So before we do it, there was something that I wanted to say too. When disagreements arise, you have two options. Number one, allow it to create a void in your life, right? Because anything negative creates a void. And what is a void? Void is a space that begins to separate you and your husband until you no longer have anything in common. You grow apart, right? The second option is to learn from the challenge and allow it to bring you closer and stronger together. And if you choose the second one all the time, you will never go wrong. You will never go wrong, okay? It's a choice. This is not depending on the argument. This is not dependent on what is said. This is not dependent on the circumstance. It's a choice that you both choose. Some people think that it's dependent on the argument. Well, doesn't it depend on how bad the argument is? Well, did you know what she said to me? Well, did you know what he said to me? People think that depending on what is said or what the argument is about determines if it's going to be a void or if it's going to bring them closer together.
Absolutely.
And that's not true. It's a choice that you consciously make. And if you both can be aware of these choices, then you will grow and you'll become a stronger couple more than ever before, man. That is the power of disagreements. They're essential to your growth.
Absolutely.
They're
guys,
essential.
Again, guys, we're here Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern. This is the Power Couple Show. Policy Cute here.
Cassandra Lee, and together we are the Power Couple.
Yeah, so what I want to do is I kind of want to share with you guys like some of our biggest fights, some of the things that we and what we learned from it, okay? So we're going to go like, this is not really in any order because I don't feel like being so like my mind I don't want to use my brain so much, okay? But I actually remember vividly a time where when I actually fought with her and actually it was at the karate school. It was at the karate school. You got it?
To charge that.
Yeah, it's cool. Periscope is like moving everywhere. It's
Sorry,
like,
Periscope.
you're not gonna get any access there.
How can I do this?
I think that the best way to do it is not use mine and use yours. Hold on 1 second.
Sorry about that, guys.
You're like a 90% battery. That's so weird.
Well, because I was using it all while we were working out.
Damn. The thing kills your freaking battery. All right, cool.
And Periscope kills the battery too, man. You guys are killing my battery.
And me, your
I'm just
cat
kidding.
kills the battery. Yeah, this is probably gonna work better for you.
Thank you. Cool. All right, cool.
Is that better?
Yep, that's better.
Is that even charging?
Yeah, charging.
Okay, cool. All right, yeah. So one of the fights that we got into, I actually vividly remember. We were actually in the karate school, and I'll never forget this. Where I was really frustrated. I was really angry. All right, hey, welcome. How are you, Oaks MTZ? Okay, maybe I didn't say that right, but hey, how are you? Thank you for welcome to the Power Couple Show. And and anyways, I was at the karate school. All right, we're just talking about some of the biggest fights that we've gone into, and then I'll pass it right back to you. But I was at the karate school, and at the time, she's like a master at karate. She was actually my instructor. Okay, después de la iglesia el otro día. Okay, ha.
Yeah. We were talking.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, so damn, you got like people from all over the world, man.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool. All right. So anyways, I actually vividly remember exactly what happened. So we got into this fight because of me, because I was so insecure about myself and my ability to become a great instructor. So after having a terrible class, or at least I thought, because sometimes we tend to be the biggest critic. I looked at her and she's like, I just had such a terrible class. She was like, what's wrong? Baby, tell me what's up. And I was just like, you just leave me alone. And I remember just fighting with her and just, she wasn't really fighting with me, but I was kind of picking a fight, trying to pick a fight because I wanted, I just wanted to lash out. I wanted to blame somebody except myself. I couldn't understand why I sucked. And then all of a sudden she's like, man, look, listen, she's like, I want to do something with you. I want to do a quick exercise with you. And she was like, look, I want you to try to take this pen from me. And just imagine I have a pen in my hand. And she kind of put it right in front of my face, right in between my nose, right in between my eyes, right in my nose. And she's like, I want you to take this pen and I want you to try to take this away from me. Because I'm so tired. I'm so sick and tired of you saying that you're going to try to teach a good class. I want you. And she just kept putting it in front of my face, in and out, just like that. And then she was like, I was like, I don't want to do your stupid little exercise, I just want to become a better instructor. How is this going to make me a better instructor? I need you to teach me to become a better instructor, not this stupid little exercise. She's like, I just want you to try to take this pen from me. So I was angry, I was mad. So I actually thought that we were going to battle it out here. Like I was going to try to rip the pen off of her and she was going to show off her strength in her hand. And it didn't work out like that. Actually, when I went and grabbed the pen, I effortlessly kind of took it away from her hands. And I was like, here's the pen. And I kind of just threw it back at her. I was like, what's the point of this, right? What's the point of this exercise? She was like, look, listen. She grabs the pen again and she's like, look, I want you to try to grab this pen again. And this time, she puts it even closer to my face. And I'm like, I'm getting really, really angry, and I grab it from her hand again, effortlessly, without no hesitation, no resistance. And all of a sudden, she says, I want you to try to grab the damn pen from me. And I was like, what are you talking about? She's like, I want you to try to grab the pen. And I'm like, are you serious? I just grabbed the pen twice. What's
up, Terry? Thank you for joining the Power Couple Show. I know you're coming in right in the middle of it, but yeah, we're talking about a disagreement we had. So
all of a sudden,
Joffrey knows, man. He knows, man. Joffrey, how do you know me, man?
No, she didn't roundhouse kick me, actually. But all of a sudden, here's what she did, right? She did not roundhouse kick me. For those who don't know what a roundhouse kick is, it's like one of these like kicks with their legs.
Anyways,
okay. Anyways, so finally, I grabbed the pen, and she says, exactly. You didn't try to grab the pen from me. You grabbed it.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a difference in that. And that day, in that disagreement, I learned so much, right? How can you turn fights into ways where you can not only get to know each other better, but also teach each other, uplift each other, inspire each other.
Bring out the best in each other.
Exactly.
You know, and when he said that he kept trying, man, I don't like that word, try. You know, I told him.
Exactly, do not try.
Yeah, do not try. There's no such thing as trying. It's either you do it or you don't. Trying is non-existent. It's non-existent. Like I said, try and take this pen. It's impossible. Because if you don't take it, you don't take it. But if you take it, you took it. There's no trying. Trying is non-existent.
Okay.
And so this is really huge, man. And I mean, that was a very powerful moment.
Hey guys, really quickly, I know that we're broadcasting from so many different places. We're broadcasting from YouTube, from Meerkat, and from Periscope. Okay, this is the Power Couple Show, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern. Paulo CQ here.
Cassandra Lee, and together we are the Power Couple.
All right.
So check this out, man.
Really quickly, I just wanted to say this, all right? We're going to be going back and forth. So if you can actually follow my wife, if you guys are watching this on Meerkat, follow my wife where?
The Cassandra Lee, all right? At THE Cassandra with a K, ASSANDRALEE, all right? So please watch Turkish Ice Cream Tricks on YouTube.
Hey, what's up? Welcome. I know we have another.
We got someone else here.
Someone else,
Ricardo.
What's up, buddy?
Ricardo? Thank you for coming in.
So make sure you follow my wife on Meerkat.
Make sure you follow my husband at Paulo C_Q.
Yeah, because we're going to be going back and forth with this. So tomorrow, Meerkat, the people on, I'm going to be broadcasting.
Tomorrow, Monday.
Yeah, that's right. Monday, it's like the next show. But anyways, you guys are great. You guys are awesome. Okay, go ahead.
Hey guys, so we have about 5 minutes left. So I'm just gonna pick one time, and then I want you guys to ask us questions, and then we can call it a show, right? So check this out. The one I remember, one argument that we had was one time we were in the car, right? We were in the car. But who's that? Let me see. What's up, Piero? Right? What's up, Piero? Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. You're Italian. What's up, Piero? Right?
Piero.
All right, so check this out.
Piero.
All right, so check this out, right? We were in the car.
Guys, just really like this, retweet this, and add
and follow us. We'll follow you back. So check this out. So I remember there was a time, I don't remember what exactly was the moment, but I remember Paulo was not feeling up to talking, right? He was feeling a certain way. I said, babe, let's talk about it. He's like, nah, I don't want to talk about it. Who's giving me the most hearts here? That's Joffrey. Joffrey's giving me the most hearts. He's in the lead today. So check this out, right? So then, Freckle Freddy's doing great. He's on my lip.
Oh, you guys killed
he named it Freddy.
Are you serious? You have like friends in this game?
Y'all are my family, right? We're family, man. We're
you guys have some really cool friends.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. So check it out, right? So he's not feeling up to talking. I'm going, dude, let's talk. He's like, I don't want to talk. I'm like, but come on, it's not good to be angry. He's like, I don't want to talk. So I leave him, right? I'm like, I'm not going to talk. He pulls over the car. He's like, parks it, gets out the car. I'm like, what is he doing? Now I got to wait here. No, we don't speak Italian, but we speak Spanish, right? So then he gets...
Hola, Piero. Yo hablo español.
Hola, Piero.
Hablo italiano.
This is one of our followers here on Meerkat, guys. So anyway, so then he gets out of the car, and I see him kind of like, moving his hands in the air, walking back and forth.
In the air.
He's walking back and forth. I'm going, what is he doing, right? He comes back in, ciao, right? That's ciao. Hello is ciao. Yeah. Ciao, Piero, ciao. All right, so then he comes back in the car. He's kind of in tears. And I go, is everything okay? He's like, I feel so much better. Estamos bien. Estamos bien.
Estamos muy bien.
Muy bien. So then he comes back in the car. He's in tears. I go, what's wrong? What happened? He's like, I feel so much better. I go, what do you mean? He's like, I didn't want to talk to you. I couldn't because I would say the wrong thing. So I got out of the car and I just began to talk to God. And when I started talking to God and letting him know how I felt, it's like he refilled me. And remember this. I remember you said, now I understand what it means to have God in the midst of a relationship. Because when you don't have the strength to lean on each other, you can always count on leaning on God, which gives you the strength again to then lean on each other. A beautiful thing, man. When I saw him do that, it was like he came, it was like I was watching my journals come to life. Because when I was a kid, I would journal about my husband and the qualities he had. And one of those qualities was that whenever we face a challenge, I want my husband to use prayer as his first resort before anything else. And when he did, I didn't ask him to do that. He just did it. And it was like my journals came to life. It was like I was watching my written word come to flesh, you know, and it was so beautiful. That was a memorable one. All right, so we literally have like 3 minutes. So guys, I want you to ask questions or you can leave comments. Are you enjoying the show?
What do you guys think about the show? Give us feedback. This is Policy Q.
Cassandra Lee, together we are the Power Couple. All right, let me see some hearts. I want to see some hearts. Let us know what you guys think about the show. Do you have any questions about being a power couple or how we handle certain things? Maybe it's just a random question. Let us know. Where are you guys from? How about that? Let us know where you're from, right? Let me see. I once had an argument with my girlfriend because I hit her with my car accidentally. Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Accidentally,
Accidentally, Joffrey.
I can see the whole scene.
I can see the whole thing. There she
is.
There she is. 20 points. No, I'm just kidding. ¿Cómo fueron los inicios del show? ¿Inicios?
Los inicios del show. So I guess she's saying, how did we start the show? I guess that's what she's asking. If God first, everything will fall into place.
God first, everything will fall in place. And como lo dijeron, estamos hablando un día.
Sí, estamos hablando un día y dijimos, ¿tú sabes qué? ¿Por qué no hacemos un show de relationship? ¿Por qué no hacemos un show de couples, de amor y de gente que están en relaciones porque a veces, tú sabes que no hay bastante gente que habla de relaciones, hay bastante gente que habla de negocio, hay bastante gente que habla de la vida, de positiva, pero en realidad no había bastantes shows no había bastantes shows de la relación, así que dijimos, ¿tú sabes qué? ¿Por qué no hacemos un show de relación?
Yeah, we're Spanish. So what my husband was saying, because somebody asked, how did we start our show, right? And it started off with the conversation, right? No, we're from New York, right? And so it started off with a conversation where we were talking about, a lot of people kept saying, man, you guys are amazing. You're so young. You're married. How do you do it? You guys have so much wisdom. We said, why don't we start a show about relationships? Because not many people have one. I think that in today's day and age, right, there's so much divorce, so much people who are just comfortable with dating. And hey, there's nothing wrong with that. I just think it's powerful to bring it back to the roots of being married. Marriage is not the pinnacle of a relationship. It is the foundation.
It is the foundation.
And so we want to
say it again.
It is the foundation. So we started the show to preach, not to preach, to spread that message. Love is beautiful. Find your powerful, significant other. Lock arms together. Become a power couple. Fight the forces of evil and last a long fight.
Fight the forces of evil.
Fight the forces of evil.
Fight the forces of evil.
Right? I think that it's beautiful to see a couple spend their entire lives together.
Forever and ever.
Forever and ever, man. And so we just want to help spread that message.
Yeah,
more and
absolutely,
more,
man. You guys are great.
We love you.
You've been great to us.
Yes.
You've been great to us. Thank you so
much. Thank you for watching live on Meerkat. Thank you for watching live on YouTube. Thank you for watching live on Periscope. We appreciate you guys. If you want to catch the recordings to our episodes, this is season 2. Episode 1, you can watch it on listen to it on iTunes Podcast, SoundCloud, or Stitcher, or watch it again on YouTube.
You guys are great.
We love you guys so much.
Hey,
Thank
you
you
should
for the
also
hearts.
hire a Filipino so he can syndicate.
Yeah, that's
your
cool.
Stuff, so then you don't have to do it.
Yeah. Follow us. We'll follow you back, guys. This is
The Power Couple. Follow me at PauloC_Q.
Yes.
All right. Where can they follow you on Meerkat?
The Cassandra Lee. That's it. At the Cassandra.
Yeah,
Lee.
because.
All right, guys. I love you guys so much. You're the bomb. We will see you Monday morning, 10 a.m. Eastern, watching the Power Couple Show. You guys are the bomb. Love you. Peace.
Follow CQ.
Take care. Cassandra Lee.
And together,
we are
the
Power Couple.
Power Couple.
Peace. Babe, you gotta help. You just watching me, man.